morning, beloved ostriches. It is Wednesday, September 1st, and we have some punishments. Oh yes, we have people who haven't done their videos. Margaret. So, yeah, I already discussed it with Margaret, and she's kind of submitted to the fact that, yeah, punishment. Let's discuss that, shall we? So, what I propose to Margaret is that she scoop her favorite ice cream, get a few scoops into a nice bowl ready to eat, and then let it sit there and watch it melt. And then, when it has all melted, take all that wonderful, soupy ice cream and dump it out in the sink. I figure that this would be a fair punishment. I mean, it stings a little bit, but it doesn't actually hurt you, and it isn't terribly humiliating either. It's just really, really sad. Oh, and she also has to film herself doing it. Not the entire thing, but, you know, it would be a good idea to, you know, film yourself watching it for, like, you know, a few minutes. Oh, and watching it melt is all you can do, Margaret. So, on your video for Saturday, you are going to perform your punishment. I think it's fair. Yeah, so that's the punishment. I mean, unless you guys have other ideas for punishments, I think that'll work just fine. I don't know about you. Discuss it in your videos. I want to know what you think. Well, so my last blog entry was kind of dubious, I suppose. I don't know. I'll have to look that up. Dubious. Binging it. Ha, yes, Carly, I do use Bing because it's cool. Definition of dubious. Unsure about an outcome or conclusion, or of uncertain quality. Well, that's kind of fair. Dubious. Yeah, I suppose dubious would work. It was pretty much just me ranting about my favorite film stuff. In order to open up the conversation a little bit, in your next videos, tell me what your top 3 favorite films are. Mine are, at number 1, Let the Right One In, a Swedish horror flick. Talked about that. Number 2 is Inception, which was awesome, was it not? And number 3 is Stardust. Very little known fantasy movie, but it's really good. I dig it. Yeah, so talk about it. Just saying, you know, keep a little bit of continuity in here so we can talk and everything and all that and yada yada. So, the first day of school. It's coming up for me really, really soon. I'm thinking that I'm going to take my camera with me and I'm going to film my first day of school and show it to you guys. I'm thinking that that would kind of be a cool thing that we could all do. Like, you know, show our first day at school, or if you're already in school, just take your camera around school with you and film, like, all these things like, hey, this is my BFF, like, hey, this is my locker. You know what I'm saying? It'll work. I'm just proposing ideas here for what we can do. Some cool project ideas, I suppose. So, I miss you guys. Yeah. Which is why I'm a little peeved about missing videos. I mean, honestly, guys, if you're not going to, if you know that you're not going to be able to film something, film it beforehand. I mean, you know, and you just upload it the day of so that way you don't have to worry about taking care of all the video editing and filming, and it'll just make life a whole ton easier. Either way, if you don't, punishment. Just saying. Alright, bye. I miss you guys. Oh, and by the way, I did get my wisdom teeth out, and it's not really so bad. I kind of spent most of my day with my ice pack around my face, but it's okay now. Yay! But I still can't eat solid food. Oh well, we'll keep it on. See you later, and thanks for the birthday wishes. Alex, it's your turn tomorrow. So, ostriches, I've kind of been looking over all of my footage for all of my videos, and I noticed that there's a distinct thing missing. Hype!